Ramadan Special is brought to you by Pembe Flour Mills Limited. Pembe, the mark of trusted quality.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Halal Special. Today we'll be making Kaimati and our ingredients are 2 cups flour, 1 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon iliki, yeast, that's 1 tablespoon, oil. For my oil I used a measurement of a kahawa cup, that's a coffee cup. I used a measurement of that and I didn't fill it, so it's around half a cup of that, and I'm having 1 cup of water. So let's begin by mixing flour, iliki, yeast and oil. So those are 2 cups of flour. Then I'm going to add in the iliki. Then we add in yeast, oil, I used vegetable oil. Okay, so for water to mix the dough or the batter, I'm going to keep on adding till we find the batter is slightly thick but not very thick. So for the water I don't have measurements for that because you need to keep on adding till your dough is good enough. So for now I'm going to start by adding warm water slightly, and then I'm going to mix. And while mixing, if you want to know your dough is ready, it has to be slightly thick, enough for you to make the molds. So you keep on adding your water little by little. Then after kneading your dough or making your batter, you let it rest. So you have to make sure all your ingredients are mixed well. So I'm going to add water a bit because it's still sticking onto my hands. Just a bit. Remember that the batter it's not supposed to be watery because you won't be able to make a mold out of it. You have to make molds out of it, which I'll show you. Okay, so my batter is ready. I'm going to let it rise for a bit, for let's say 15 minutes. It actually depends on where you're placing it. If it's in the sun, it would rise quickly. If not, I have just preheated my oven. And make sure if you're going to use the oven, you're not supposed to make the oven very hot because it's going to cook the dough. So it's just supposed to be warm enough for the yeast, to enable the yeast to function, like it has to rise. So now I'm going to just let it in. I'm going to put it in and then I'm going to show you guys how to fry so you must be wondering why I've left sugar and water. That's for your syrup, your sugar syrup, which we'll do after frying. So I'm going to also show you how to make your sugar syrup. Our dough is finally ready and now it's risen up, so you have to mix it. Make sure you mix it. Okay, so now I'm going to fry it, and at the same time we're going to make our sugar. So let's start with the sugar. So with the sugar, we are going to put the sugar and water. So now all together into a sufuria. Let me just wash my hands. So I'm going to put sugar, water, and we'll just give it a mix. and then place it on fire till it becomes, the sugar caramelizes. Okay, so now we can go, and I'm going to show you how to make the kaimati. This can be very tricky, but if you get hold of it, you'll make the best kaimatis. Okay guys, our kaimati is now ready. Don't feel very scared or bad that your kaimati is not molded that well. Even I'm not perfect. As you can see, I've been trying, so don't fear to try. So now it's ready. I fried and then put it into the sugar syrup. So I'm just going to plate it so you can have a better look of how it is. So don't feel bad or feel discouraged that you can't make kaimati. Even I'm not perfect, I'm not so good at it in molding. So you can try and you can always share with me how they came out. But it's very simple. The only tricky part can be while molding, while actually like putting it into the fryer. So it's done. It's as simple as that. My kaimati is ready. I know you guys are watching me and we are doing this before iftar, so I think you can make it for your iftar as a starter. So yeah, kaimati looks like this, very simple. It doesn't even take long. The only process is when it needs to rest and rise, that's all. Otherwise it's very simple, anyone can make, and if you do try it, please share with me and tell me how it came out. And basically very simple. This is how it looks. Has to be golden yellow or not very brown. This is how it should look. So please don't hesitate to ask me. You can always ask me through the social medias that pop up onto the screen. And also don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe onto my channel. And I would like to wish all of you a Ramadan Kareem. See you soon. Bye bye.
Ramadan Special was brought to you by Pembe Flour Mills Limited. Pembe, the mark of trusted quality.